I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The lyric scientist lab.
Hello there, folks. Hello. It is a joyous day. It's very joyous because not only are you blessed to see us yet again for the 215th episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. And joining
I gotta
us...
get used to this fucking camera. Everything's the opposite.
Yeah, everything is the opposite. It looks actually excellent.
Well, it's bright.
Yeah,
You can't really adjust the settings in it, but it's bright as fuck. But go ahead.
No, but it looks good. And Dan is here. What's up, man? Welcome
what's
back.
up? What's
Joining
up?
us on another...
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. You're always welcome over. And Happy New Year to everybody. The first show of the new year. Getting the podcast vibes rolling. Started off the right way. So hopefully everybody had a nice, safe new year. And what did we do? We sat around a pit of fire.
Well, technically, to everyone out there, this is the second one of the year.
Oh, this is true because...
Unless you were on the live version of it.
This is very true. Because we did have an episode come out this past Monday.
I gotta get closer over here.
But the first episode official of the new year, live here on Twitch. I'm just in a good mood. The Steelers won. So we can talk about whatever, guys. And I think...
I just want to let everybody know we had to fucking postpone today's show because RJ is a fucking cuck for the not the fucking Cowboys, the Steelers.
That's not cucking. That's not...
Let's put it this way. I looked it up. It was 2 minutes left. They were up by 10, and this motherfucker's like, and I'm like still sitting down here by myself for fucking another 30 minutes.
Dude, I'm sorry. I had to watch the clock hit zero. I had to watch the team run onto the field in the pouring rain.
I had to watch my my wife fuck another man.
No, absolutely not, dude.
That's what cucking is.
I know that's what it is. That's why that's not what I'm doing. No. We're not doing it. I'm just such in a good mood. That made me so happy. But anyway, I know. Anyway. Jared, I know what you really want to talk about this week.
No, we can get to relax.
All right.
Don't give them all. See, this is what I'm saying. You fucking squirted your nut upstairs.
No.
And now you want everybody else to bust theirs.
Yeah.
You want to fucking. You want them to
I
feel.
Go back to bed.
You want them to feel the post nut fucking syndrome just like you. And no, we're not doing that.
Fine.
I'm not on your little high that you're on.
I'm not only high, but I'm high.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I'm high, dude. I feel good though. Feel good. Feel great.
I can't wait till the Steelers and the Packers meet in the Super Bowl and get stomped. It's not unreasonable, but I don't think so.
We're gonna find out.
But we also, Epic, by the way, we did see what happened this early in this. Actually, they almost lost that game. The Steelers almost lost that game.
They almost, but they didn't.
Yeah, I wish they would have. I would have been so fucking happy.
No, you just wanted to laugh at my pain.
Let's put it this way: my personal Instagram page has fucking a picture of me with the cheese head on.
Well, I'm glad for your newfound fandom, and I wish you well. I do.
And I wish you well.
I mean,
I will never go to one of those games because it's too goddamn cold.
Well,
but,
I mean, I actually kind of had to pass on tickets to go to today's game in the freezing, pouring rain. Kind of glad I didn't go just because it's freezing, pouring rain outside, but I have done it before, and it is like I described, freezing, pouring rain.
You bro, ain't no way I'm sitting out there.
You'd be in traffic right now.
Yeah. I'll do an early September game. Maybe early October. When did we go? We went November.
We went like the second week of November.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it was unnaturally warm.
It was actually very warm when we went.
So that was that. I'll do that, but I'm not doing January. Pittsburgh. That's fucking crazy. You're in the mountains.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's kind of it is nuts. It's an experience too, man. Like
Epic said, it was hot as fuck. No, it wasn't.
It was warm enough.
Fucking perfect. We're gonna get to the Katt Williams shit. Relax. Did you pray?
Well, he lives in Green Bay. I'm sure it was a heat wave.
Whenever he comes out here, it's mostly around the wintertime. You know what's 40 degrees and a little chilly for us here. He just like walks around like
same with
nude.
me. I'm from the Midwest, so it's same. Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
It takes a lot to get me cold.
But
He said he got sunburned. That's you know what?
Whatever.
That's not. You didn't get sunburned because of that. No, it is. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
what about what?
I'm talking about evolution. I was gonna say something about evolution.
Oh
but,
Jesus!
Hey,
I mean,
I don't really have to worry about it.
I mean, I wouldn't want anybody to worry about.
Funny.
Oh yeah, he's ginger too. That's right.
Oh yeah, so he's probably a little more sensitive to the sun.
We could take these fucking
What, the chairs?
rest, the armrest.
And just
They get in the way when I'm trying to.
oh, when you're trying to turn, yeah, no, I mean, I know, especially where you're sitting. So Dan, what's up, man? How's everything been?
Everything's good, man. Great New Year. Fun times. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
said, by the
He was
by
with
the fire.
it. You were with us.
Yeah, you forgot
Yeah.
about me, man.
No, I didn't forget about you.
No, but
Pull that a little closer to you.
we
There you go.
we were surrounded by the pit of fire. But dude, when we pulled up and there were those people in that church parking lot, dude. I swear it looked like they were disposing of a body.
I
dude.
swear
That
to
was
God,
weird.
RJ
Didn't you
is
think it
the
was-
fucking most weird motherfucker when it
No.
comes. I was like, what they're. Then he was like, oh, they're fucking Italians and the fucking like they're gonna fucking bury somebody. I'm like, bro, those are Hispanic people. And look at them laughing at people again.
No, I'm not laughing at people. I'm laughing at your joke.
Hispanic people are pretty religious,
I understand that.
and they were going to mass or whatever. I don't know what church. I don't know if that was even a Catholic church. To be
I don't
honest.
know, but it was weird that they're all outside though.
It was at the end of it, or maybe it was at the beginning of it. We don't know.
No, it was like that when I got there an hour before you were.
Oh.
They're all like in the parking lot.
With their suits on.
Yeah, and the trunk open,
Yeah.
and that's why that's what really made
Maybe
me.
they were drinking before they went into.
I mean, I'm not opposed to
because
it.
they did look young.
Well, that's true. So they're young people getting drunk in a parking lot on New Year's Eve
Before
in
they
front
have
of
to
a
go
church.
deal with their parents inside the church. Like, oh, me home. Oh, please don't drink.
No, but what I was gonna say, no, but I had a good time. It was all cool vibes. We got to chop a Christmas tree up with a hatchet.
You
I
didn't
missed
do.
that
You
part.
didn't do
well,
anything.
well, Jared did.
I missed
Did
that
you-
part.
Did you,
I
did
must
you,
have been inside.
It wasn't a hatchet. It was just a medium sized knife.
Oh,
It looked like a
That's
hatchet.
not a knife. This is a knife. That type of thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, it looked like a hatchet to me.
No, it was about yay long. It was just a thicker blade.
Yeah,
it was like a wilderness outdoor.
Right,
It's like a cleaver. I'm gonna call it the
It
cleaver.
wasn't a cleaver. It was an outdoor blade.
gonna
Again,
Oh man, dude, I'm gonna.
this is
call
what
it a
cuts
cleaver.
do. They don't know anything about the outdoors.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Don't know anything about the outdoors because I'm too busy.
Do you know how to
Never
make,
mind.
do you know how to start a fire?
I do. This is what.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
Dude, we're gonna video record me trying to start a fire.
Oh no, you know what? That's not a bad
that
idea.
would be funny.
That would be funny.
Dude,
We got to
that's
find
good.
a place to do it, obviously, because you can't just start a fire. anywhere
Yeah,
the fuck you
I'm
want.
aware. Just burning down like a whole neighborhood or something by accident, bro. Let's just go out into like a big ass field somewhere.
No, you know what? We should ask the person's place where we were at.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah,
I'm
well-
sure he'd let you.
Yeah.
He's got enough space to do it, actually.
Oh, yeah,
too.
yeah,
And it's close.
Yep.
And there was if we were surrounded by a fire, or we were surrounding a fire. Not we were surrounded. If
Yeah.
I were saying we were surrounded by fire,
At first, I was like,
sounds
wait a
we're
minute.
burning alive.
First, I was a little sketched out at first when I first got there because I was like, okay, there's no stones around this pit that we're lighting a fire in. There's a tree. There's a Christmas tree that was obviously in the house prior to this, and now we got drunk people walking around this tree and this fucking fire pit. Somebody's falling in that motherfucker.
Dude, I at one point thought one of the young ladies walking by, she kind of hit like the little stumble wobble, like kind of.
Oh
thing.
no, a few people did it.
Oh, dude.
And then,
I was
and
like,
then,
oh, shit.
and then somebody would chop some limbs off the tree to put it in the fire and leave the stump in the middle of the way. I'm like, bro, you're trying to kill somebody tonight.
And then, dude, those pine needles, dude, they burn, bro. They
Oh
just-
no, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna lie. I had
Especially
a
the dry when they get dry.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had yeah. That's the other thing I noticed. I will never fucking buy a real Christmas tree and put it in my house after watching that shit. Yeah, you see the videos of it happening and people's house
Dude,
going
you're
up in
not lying.
flames. Bro, ain't no fucking way I'm ever buying a real
I would have
tree
never
again.
after watched the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You see that shit?
No, yeah, I did. But
Remember the
like,
dogs sucked the water out so it was dry and he got close to it and it just went up in flames?
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, seeing it firsthand, like you put one little fucking branch on that.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's not lying, dude.
I know, I've seen it.
You put one, like literally, like this much with like maybe 8 pieces sticking out. Just toss it in there, dude. That fire went up like.
And it'd be super warm for about. That's how you know it is really bad, because the heat that it put off so quickly, and the flash that it could just get to anything in a quick
Dude,
second, and you're done.
But to your credit, dude, if you had the whole tree go up like that, dude, your house is
That's
kaput.
what I'm saying.
dude.
But like one piece of the tree gets lit, the whole tree is going up just like one of those branches. That's
Yeah.
what was clicking in my head.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was. And I was like, nope, never buy one of those motherfuckers.
Dude, and Jared was just sitting there like, bruh, like
Yeah.
watching the fire. Oh man, but we had a good time. I'm glad we had a good time. We all needed that.
Yeah, apparently I fell asleep on your couch when I got here, and it was a big deal. I was like, I just was waiting on my Uber.
What do you mean?
Oh, were you talking about someone told you that?
Yeah, somebody told me on.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. On Wednesday, they was like, "Yeah, you fell asleep."
I thought you
I was
fell
like-
asleep at
at
his house.
Yeah, same here. And then I was like, "Where did I fall asleep at?" They were like, "Oh, at RJ's house." I was like, "I was probably waiting on my Uber." You know?
Yeah, no, because I went
Dude,
in.
I love that when you go to a party and it's like 3 in the morning and people take pictures and like, oh, you fell asleep, you passed out. It's like, dude, it's 4 in the morning, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I'm
natural.
fucking too old, and I will fucking fall asleep.
Yeah.
No bullshit. And so we got back, dropped Sean off. Shout out to that guy. Came back to my spot. And he was like, I'm going to get an Uber. And then our neighbor was like, hey, you got to be the first guy to walk in the door. Have you ever, that's like some sort of.
Yeah, I need to know, what is this tradition?
I've never heard that
Yeah,
in my
Me
whole
either.
life
I didn't
until
know, was
she
it-
told me.
It's a tradition. So my neighbor has a tradition where on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, right after midnight, a man is supposed to be the first person to walk through the door of the house with money in his pocket. It's supposed to bring good luck and good fortune.
Okay, that makes sense.
Where it stems from, I have no idea. Like,
Even if you're
so-
really poor, it's fine that day as long as you have money in your pocket.
Yeah, I mean, you just put $1 in your pocket. I think it might be a down south thing, to be honest.
Oh, she said it was a South thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what she said.
I mean,
It
but
makes
that's-
sense. Now that you explain it like that, it makes sense. I've never done it. I mean, we're technically south, but not like south.
Yeah, no, I got you.
But I've never. That was the first I've ever heard.
Yeah,
of
and
that.
Yeah.
she said, which my mom's from South Carolina. I didn't ever heard that thing, but they eat black eyed peas and rice. It's supposed to bring you good luck.
No, I've heard that
Yeah,
before.
no, I have also
Yeah.
heard that.
Black eyed
Papa
peas.
John's, yeah.
That was a big thing growing up. Like black eyed peas for New Year's. Blah, blah,
Yeah, we
blah.
did that too, every year.
That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she put them together. Like I do
Oh.
that and this, so
Oh.
like it's a thing.
Yeah, no. So I was doing, so I went over and did that, wished them, Happy New Year and all that stuff. Came back over, and then, yeah, you were waiting for your Uber and you were chilling. You were having a good time, dude.
I mean, I was
Don't worry, I was toasty too, man.
just like,
And you were like, hey, yeah. I was like, is that my ride?
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, I think.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
no.
they had so much liquor that I mean the shots were just flowing like crazy.
yeah, it was kind of.
Dude, I had
I-
the Jello shots. Those were delicious, bro.
I had like 15 of those things. I think.
Shout out to DA. Super big shout out to DA.
Oh yeah,
always
those
makes
Jello
a-
shots were
Yeah,
delicious.
she
By
always-
the way, she didn't show up. Like that was kind of disappointing.
Well, she brought the Jello shots, which
I know,
makes up
but
for it.
it is what it is. And then, so after I got home, I guess when I got home, I'm sure I washed my dishes. That he knows the
Yeah,
bit that
yeah,
I've been
yeah,
working
yeah.
on about that. But I got home and then for some reason I don't know. I woke up at some point. I'm guessing I went to sleep, but I guess I woke up and then I was like, it was like a normal day for me.
Yeah.
And I just got up and I was like, let me turn on Twitch. And I always have my schedule of people because like my favorite people that I watch when they come on, I'm like, oh, I watch this person when they come on, and I got up and I just happened to be watching the same person, and I was like, you know what? I got this beer here. I might as well again That's why I don't keep it in the house.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is difficult, dude. When around the holidays, when you got a free open day, you got your Twitch going, you got your favorite movie on or something, you got something in the you're throwing the chuck roast in the crock pot, dude.
No, it's bad because I woke up.
Pop that some bitch.
I woke up and I just got a beer and I started drinking and I'm fucking sitting in front of the computer. I think I was gonna try to stream or at least get online, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. So then I was like watching the streamer, and I was like, you know what? It's 25 off gifted subs. Let me give somebody some subs.
Yeah, there you go.
Because like I guess the day before this streamer, like somebody was racking them up. It was like they get like one person put 2,500 subs.
Yeah,
bro. You hear what I said? 2,500 gifted subs.
Damn, dude.
The second place person was 2,100 gifted subs, and I mean this person is a female streamer, so of course she's probably gonna get a little more.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But she's a regular streamer. She's been doing this for a while. This is her job.
You weren't on OnlyFans, right?
No, I was on Twitch. Bro.
Well,
you just saw me watching Twitch.
Well,
and we're literally live on Twitch.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch. And you know what's crazy that that's kind of rolling into something I saw this week is that Twitch is kind of bumping up some of their policies on some of the more risque content.
Oh, well, there was a couple things that happened with that. I saw that it was a while. They did it twice already because what was her name? Morgue Pie. Got suspended or banned for, and usually when they say banned, it's usually like for like a week or whatever.
Yeah.
But what she was doing was, on her camera, she would have just her head and her shoulders up to like her breast, but not show anything below that.
Okay.
But it looks like if she has no top on, it looks like she's totally naked.
I gotcha.
And as long as she has like a pool, because that's where the whole. I looked into the rules on this shit.
Yeah, it's like creating the illusion of nudity, right, or something like that.
Yeah. But having just all she had to do to get to be in the hot tubs, pools, and bikinis or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
To get into that category, all she had to do was have like a little kiddie pool.
Yeah.
In the back with some water and a floaty, and that gets her in there. But she's in the thing. She's not showing anything, but it's suggesting that she's showing something, and that's the thing that Twitch, has cracked down on. What up, Ghost Chips?
What up? Hammer time. Sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yep.
No, but I just thought that was kind of fell into what you were just discussing, with the streamers, and then the talking about since she's a chick, she might get a little more.
She doesn't do that.
Okay, well that's
well,
good.
she does probably get a little more. I don't know. I find that the female streamers or the women streamers, whatever you want to call them, I don't know what they want to be called, but anyway, I find that their squad is more females. Now, there's other ones that I watch. I talked about her before. Adriana Chechik.
Yeah,
she is an adult film star. And she'll get people to come in there who's seen her stuff and will just be outright disrespectful, and she'll fucking shut them down. Like, we all know what you're talking. Like, they'll say some shit, and she'll be like, we all know what you're talking about. Like, you could just be in here, be mature about it, or fucking get the fuck on and be banned.
Yeah.
Which I fucking respect her for. Like I said, I've never seen her stuff. But I know that's what she does, and that's what she's known for. But she's also a gamer, and that's cool, too. She's a nice person. I've seen her on podcast. She's been on Two Bears, One Cave. She's a nice fucking person. And I enjoy her streams, but, like, I'm not going to go in there and say some wild shit in her chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like such a tool when you type, like, some hateful shit, like, in somebody's chat. Like, I like fucking with people. I'll put, like fart noises or something like that. You know, because I'm childish.
Yeah, but some people won't tolerate that. Like, and they shouldn't. It's their community.
Yeah.
If you're not part, you gotta learn the community before you just go in there and start talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like, we know here, everybody that comes in here on a regular basis know they can talk shit or they can say what they want. But I can't go to somebody else's community and think I can do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's just, and that person doesn't have to tolerate it either. They can ban the fuck out of you.
It is what it is.
And if they're a big enough streamer, they could tell their friends, hey, ban this person because, or their mods, and be like, yo, ban this motherfucker because he fucking said some wild shit.
Right.
And sometimes Twitch will get involved, and if you say some real fucked up shit, they'll get your ass.
Yeah, no, and but I don't know, just typing like hateful things on the internet is so tasteless to me, man. It really is. It's so stupid. I mean, trolling is one thing, but like legit, you can tell when somebody's legit upset on like with what they type, the keyboard warrior kind of thing.
Yeah, some people get real offended, or if the streamer says something back to them about what they said, and then they get offended, and then it's like, again, you're in somebody else's space.
Right.
They can do what the fuck they want to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you've gotten this too. You get that with customers. Like they say this stuff and like keyboard warriors like crazy and I don't know, say the meanest things. Yeah. And then you'll call them on the phone and they'll be like, oh, yeah. Like they're the nicest person.
Yeah, no.
Like they're big and brave and tough on the keyboard. Mm-hmm. And then when you see them in face-to-face or get them on, call them on the phone, they're like a totally different person.
Oh, yeah.
That bugs the shit. That bugs the shit out of me.
Thank you for
like,
calling.
Be a dick all the way around.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And people in tech are probably worse because they think they know more than you.
Right.
Actually, the bi-coefficient of the megahertz of the blah blah. Shut up, you dork ass bitch.
Dude, we had a. I'm actually not. Well, we had a customer bring their car in, and it belonged to his son, who's in his early 20s, and he was doing some sort of aviation work, just something real high level shit that I would
aviation mechanic, probably.
Or yeah, just something
or engineer.
And I just remember checking them in, and this was a while back, but since you were kind of going on the they think they know everything kind of thing, it just made me think of this. There was like a bad water pump in this vehicle. And he was like, "Oh, well, it's been replaced 3 times under warranty and this and that." And I was like, "Hey, that's cool." And then his son started speaking about it, like the technicalities of it, and he was just so weird. like
that's an engineer.
I think so. Yeah, no. And I was just like, "Wow, man, this kid is talking to me like I know what he's saying, because he was speaking in a language that I did not understand, dude. I legit felt like a dumbass.
I wish if you could have recorded it, so I could hear what he like. I mean, he's probably talking in engineering terms, like drag and all.
And I'm sure. And I was just like, I understood like the premise, I think, of what he was saying, but just the way he was articulating it was just like, I was like, wow, this kid's like kind of smoking my brain right now, like. What the fuck? And I was like, "Would you like a free car wash?" Like,
but that's not a troll. That's just your lack of knowledge. I was gonna use a much harsher word, but I didn't.
Your ignorance,
yeah, you got it.
You dumb son of a bitch! You've done it again, investing yourself here on the bad side of slab, drinking my water. So, are we gonna talk about it?
Fine, RJ. Well, since we're talking about trolls and people saying things that shouldn't be said, I'm sure everybody at this point, I don't know if everybody here knows what's going on as far as chat or whatever, but we had kind of a big deal go on early this year with there's a comedian named Katt Williams. And he did an interview with Shannon Sharpe. And if you're a football fan, you know who Shannon Sharpe is. He's a famous tight end from the Denver Broncos. And then he went...
outspoken.
Yeah, he's outspoken. He was on First Take, and then he went to the other show with Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
And they didn't get along. Whatever. There's nothing wrong with being outspoken, by the way.
No.
Because I kind of took offense to the way you said it. He was outspoken.
I was just setting the stage that he's
gotcha.
very opinionated, which is cool.
Okay. All right.
Skip.
Fine. He is opinionated, but so is Skip.
Oh, for sure.
So is Stephen A. Smith. So all these
100%.
All these talking heads are
100%.
100%. But anyway, so he has his own podcast called Shay Shay Club, Shay Shay's Club, or whatever it is. So Katt Williams was on there this week, and he fucking brought in the AK and fucking sprayed up the whole goddamn place. Yeah. So, RJ, your takes on this?
Dude, I was like, all right, so I was like picking up.
First, have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. I heard about it.
Okay.
I think you told me about it.
Did I?
Or I heard someone talking about it.
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
I posted stuff about it, but
Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't see it. No.
okay.
So it
So was it
just,
like a bit or what?
We'll
No.
get. We're
Okay.
gonna get into it. We're gonna get
yeah.
into it.
So there's like, so when I finally watched it, right, everybody was like, "Oh, have you seen this?" Like people were posting things. I was like, "What are they talking about?" Right. Then I wake up the next morning and I see it's more prominent, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Katt Williams went on, Shannon Sharp's podcast and just like destroyed, the comedian medium, or whatever." Or
Not all of them.
He went in pretty good, man. And so I was like, all right. And then I thought of you immediately, and I was like, oh, I should probably watch this because Jared will want to do. Dude, no bullshit. I was like, oh, this is great podcast material. A comedian on a comedic podcast, ranting about how terrible and how unfunny.
No. You're. I think you're taking too. I don't know. You're going a little deeper than I wanted you to at the beginning of this. But so I sent RJ the link to I put in. I always send RJ stuff that he should be watching for the show,
Right.
and he never watches it. But
That's right, folks.
even I'll send him like random TikToks, and I'd be like, "Yo, we should talk about this," and he'd be like, I don't hear nothing for 2 days. Fucking dickhead. So I sent him this, and I was like, yo, you have HAVE, capital letters, to watch this.
Oh, you should have sent that to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can send it to you once this is over.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, yeah, I already watched it. And I was like, all right, fine. So we're going to talk about Epic. Thank you for the 10 gifted.
Thank you,
You
buddy.
are greatly appreciated, sir.
You are our hero.
So you didn't tell me your take. You just said.
Well, I wanted to let you finish your thought, too.
No, but you were talking about introductions and what was your take on the whole thing?
Oh, and the whole thing? I just thought it was I thought it was a beautiful piece of art. That's what I thought it was.
Okay, RJ. Well, you see, you're learning.
I thought it was a beautiful pice of art, dude. Because there were so many like layers to that podcast that were just like peeled back like an onion, dude. And I was just like, wow. And I was like, wow.
By the way, that it's 3 days in, and I checked it before we went live. That podcast has 25 million views.
That's crazy.
After that?
Huh?
How many did it have before?
What do you mean before? No. Oh, you mean no. I mean that episode.
Oh, that episode. Okay.
That episode
You said
by
that podcast.
itself.
I gotcha. Yeah. Well, I bet.
In 3 days.
So that's crazy.
3 days, 25 million. Marshawn Lynch was on there recently. His was at 3.1 million.
Wow.
And Marshawn Lynch is loved by everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's beast mode, man. Who doesn't like the guy that just fucking plows through people?
And matter of
eats
fact,
Skittles.
bowling ball.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna look up the other ones of those other comedians that were spoken about real quick.
And while Jared's doing that, no, but I just thought it was. Put it this way, man. I've always enjoyed Katt Williams, man. But I just didn't know. Like that's kind of how I felt. I have like a new profound respect for him after watching that. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that sound crazy?
Here's a little context. Hold on, I gotta go back and forth. Let me go to the wide angle so you can see everything.
I just thought it was cool how brutally honest he was.
Here's a little context for the other views. And I'm gonna say this. Shannon Sharp's this podcast, Club Shay Shay, is a pretty big podcast. It's more of a, I don't want to use that word. It's a black podcast because he has mostly black guests. He did have Ric Flair on there about a month ago.
Oh, nice.
And for context, that one got basically 605,000 views.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that one.
Yeah, you can watch it,
But
it ain't getting what Katt Williams just got.
Well, I'll watch both, but
Let's see. Oh, Cedric the Entertainer, who did a nice little cameo for us on this show. So I kind of have a hard time talking shit, although we paid him.
Yeah.
I kind of have a hard time talking. And that's another thing that kind of adds to what Katt was talking about. The fact that I didn't see Katt Williams on cameo.
Yeah.
I did see Gary Owen on cameo. most of those people I did not see on Cameo, and if they were on Cameo, you're not spent like Steve Harvey's not going to be on Cameo. Kevin Hart's not going to be on Cameo. They just make way too much money to take time to be fucking doing
right
30-second to 3-minute clips for everyday people.
right.
I don't think anybody would take us serious if we actually use people that high profile. Does that make sense?
No, you have to kind of pick your lane. I agree with that. But that episode was a year ago, and it got 1.6 million. The Steve Harvey episode 8 months ago got 9.6 million. So granted, these were a while ago, but Katt blew the fucking top off the fucking whole shit.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know really how to describe it. You just have to watch it, man. And it was like something I just was not expecting, like really at all. I was like, okay, this is interesting. And it just goes into like the dark side of like the comedy and all this other stuff. I don't know really how to describe it. It's just very detailed, and I very much enjoyed it. Yeah, it's some pretty wild shit, dude. And then I thought it was great. I thought it was great, and that's really so. That is my take on it, Jared. That is my take.
Oh, I thought you had more to it.
In terms of, well, here, I'll tell you this. When he was talking about Cedric the Entertainer stealing his joke, right, and then not giving him credit for it, and then I know, like, with you and starting your comedy bit and getting your foot in the door and all that, and how, like, it's so, unsacred to do something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the comedy world, you can't. And
then he was talking about, the difference between, it's not about race, it's about God and all this other stuff. And
that's different. That's that's his own personal thing.
Yeah, no. But I just thought it was like a very interesting perspective on, the whole thing, because everybody's like, oh yeah, this guy's fucking crazy, and it just reminds me a lot of you, in the sense of like, no, I'm serious, and I mean this in a good way. I'm not like short-changing anybody. No, but it's just like, hey, when you're doing right and you're doing it your way, these are the rules. This is your job, right? And there are certain rules to this job. He's like, why are these people getting mad? Why are they coming at me? Now they're calling me crazy. And then he gets into the whole bit of basically saying, that people are basically trying to blackball him.
Well, to be honest, there have been times. I mean, there have been stuff. It's not that Katt is totally innocent in everything that he's done.
No, and I'm not saying he is.
And a lot of people are probably taking this back now all of a sudden just because of how. I would say this. I've been watching Katt Williams for a long time. I can't say that every special that I've ever seen of his is my thing. But that was before I was even in the comedy world and understand what it is and what it takes to be a comedian.
Yeah.
And I'm still not anywhere near where I would like to be. But I would say watching that, when I do make it to a certain level, I think that I would probably lean toward the Katt way, just because of how I know how I am,
and that's what would make me think of you.
Because I'd rather do it my way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah,
and I don't want no handouts. And no, you're not fucking gonna put me in no back door for no part and be like, yo, put this dress on, or fucking whatever the allegations are about what certain people have done. And there's a lot that have been coming out recently with the Diddy stuff and the Will Smith stuff.
Yeah, that stuff's getting a little wild.
So he was just calling everybody out.
Yeah, and not all those people that I'm naming.
No, I know. But
there's in the news recently, there's been a lot of that going on, and it's like, I'm gonna just do it my way, just because I'm gonna let my work speak for itself, and that's how I've always been. Like, and I always thought that, like, when I'm at a job, like I would think that my work is what speaks for itself, but I've also learned that not everybody thinks that way. A lot of people will be like, "Oh no, they want that fucking quote unquote, or literally sucking somebody else's dick to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I've just never been that type of person. I don't give a fuck if you're like when I was in the military. I talked about this before. I didn't. Oh my God, the fucking general's coming down. So if we're doing our fucking job, why the fuck do we got to clean up this whole fucking place just because you're the leaders? I'm not the leader. You're the leader. Clean the fucking place up.
Right.
Or have us clean it all the time. You know, it's just like shit that, for me, that is just a no-go. So, and I don't do well with authority at the same time. Like, yeah, I have to listen to cops and fuck, but a politician, the fucking governor's coming down. Fuck him.
Right.
He don't do nothing for me. He's a guy, he probably he'll never know that I exist. I don't know, man. Now I'm getting fucking hyped.
Yeah, no.
But it's just shit like that. It's just, I don't get, like, we're all people.
Yeah.
And just because you got to a certain spot doesn't give you the right to be a fucking dickhead to somebody else.
Yeah.
And and this applies to on every level.
Yeah.
And you kind of might know what I'm talking about. Like, recently, motherfuckers will come after they just got shot the fuck down, or shot themselves in the foot and got knocked down. Then they get back up and they want to come back and fucking say, I've got this position, so now I'm this, and you ain't shit.
Right.
Motherfucker, you still look like a dumbass because you still doing the dumbass shit that got you fucking shot in the foot the first time.
Yeah.
Right.
It's called hypocrisy.
No,
I'm sorry. Let me step down off my soapbox.
Yeah, but I'm even like that with, like, I've met some famous people and stuff, and I just treat them like regular people. They're cool, but
Same here.
Like I think they respect that. And
sometimes,
for the most part, I think they respect that. Where you're not, can I have your autograph? Oh my God.
Sometimes,
right,
and sometimes that in my experience, has backfired. It only twice.
I've never had it backfire.
Only happened twice, and the funny part about it, I've met like different types of celebrities. I've met comedians. I've met rappers. Maybe a couple actors. Yeah. I met Morris Chestnut years ago. And Gabrielle Union and Hill Harper. I met them before. They were cool. But I've also met some other ones that's like, and I've talked about one before, and we did a short on it. I don't know if I want to bring it up because fuck it. It doesn't matter. We airing out the truth in 2024.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know him personally. Some people say he's good or he's a cool guy, especially probably people on his same peer level, but people that aren't on, or he probably believes that aren't on his peer level, maybe not so much. I was working as a cell phone salesman in a mall in California many years ago. And there was the Ontario Improv. They built that attached to the Ontario Mills Mall a long time ago. And I was working in the morning. It was like 11 o'clock, 11:30 or whatever. So people would just circulate in the morning. And we would still have to greet because we got to make money. Right. Like I told you my sales shit.
Right.
So we got to make money. And said person walks by and I say, hey, what's up? What's going on, man? Like, how you doing? I don't even think I said how you doing. I was like, hey, what's going on, man? Like, trying to be just friendly and
like
pleasant.
you would to like a regular person.
Yeah, to anybody else. And this
Famous or not famous.
Yeah, and this person happened to be Chris Rock. And he was with it. He had a couple homies, and I was just like, and he just looked at me like I was a fucking crazy person. And I was like, okay. But then he goes to the next cart where there's a bunch of girls, and they're like, oh my God, can you sign my autograph? And fucking signs all their shit. I'm like, God damn.
Damn, you got railroaded by the titties.
I was like, but then, same situation, another day, Bill Bellamy's there. I don't know if you know who Bill Bellamy is. I don't know if some of y'all may know who, most of y'all probably know who Bill Bellamy is. But same thing. I said basically the exact same thing. I said, hey, what's going on, man? He was like, I was like, we got to get you a phone. He was like, oh, man, you know I already got a phone. You know
so it's cool.
Yeah, he was cool about it. But I didn't even say the phone thing to Chris. He just fucking dismissed me it was like, and I was expecting too much, But I was trying to be cool. I wasn't trying to be
Right.
like, oh my God, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
And maybe he wanted you to be like that.
Oh, maybe. But
Maybe.
again, this goes back to what I was saying. I'm not going to be that.
Or maybe it was all about the titties, like you said.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah,
what it was.
dude.
I get it, but like I said on that fucking one show, that's why you got a divorce.
Yeah, dude. Like I just, yeah, it doesn't. I've never. The only famous person I've seen, I've never actually met anybody famous.
Really?
Yeah, I've met a lot of famous people.
I've met quite a few people.
Yeah, who have you met, dude? Just because I've already told this tried and true story. on here.
I told you. I think I told you before. I hung out, not just met. I hung out for a whole weekend with Jeff Jarrett.
No, you've never. Oh wait,
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, he.
Yeah.
Like for a whole weekend. Like hung out. He knew my name. We're hanging out,
That's
drinking
fucking
beer.
sick, dude.
Yeah.
Did he call you slap nuts?
No.
Oh damn it.
He don't call
He
everybody
called
that.
me Dan.
No, okay, all right, dude.
That's just what he called you when you were there.
No.
He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna slap your nuts, slap nuts."
No, slap.
But we were out. We were drinking till like early in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning every day. We were at this event, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, the closest celebrity encounter I've had that wasn't at like a concert or a venue.
You know why though? Because you don't go anywhere. But go ahead.
No, dude, you act like if I go somewhere, there's just gonna be a random celebrity just hanging out.
That's how it works.
Okay, well, there might be some.
Again,
truth to
how
there's
it
another
works.
celebrity I met, and that's how it works.
That's how it works.
Anyway.
Plexico Burris was at fucking
no,
Georgetown Waterfront.
no, oh yeah, so he was like several seats away from us, but it's Plaxico Burris. I mean, come on now. What I was gonna say is, is when I saw DMX down in Florida, dude. When he was just down there hanging out with his daughter, had his bodyguard, and one of my friends noticed him from like afar. We were like maybe 20 yards away, and my buddy's like, "Oh my God, it's DMX!" And like, he turned around and saw us, and we were like, "Oh shit," and then like people started flocking around him because nobody noticed him until my friend said something.
That's the worst when you have that one friend that's like, "Oh my God,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
no,
and so."
he was literally
He's like, "Bro, chill the fuck
yeah,
out."
no, he legit was like happy as fuck. But I guess nobody noticed it was him, at least in the vicinity I was in. And he turns around, kind of looks our way, and then slowly but surely people like kind of start running up to him. And so I can definitively say that
he was pissed because your friend.
Yeah, so we annoyed DMX,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry.
Funny. That's funny. Yeah.
But it's a cool story. No, but that's really my only celebrity. And then Plaxico Burris, just sitting there with a bunch of women.
And at the same place I
dudes,
met
too.
Insane Clown Posse, and
I would feel like I've seen them not in concert, but I feel like they opened for somebody.
so what it was is we went to, I don't know if you ever heard of it, Insane Clown Posse, The Gathering.
The Gathering.
So-
Isn't that like their
Thing they
where
do
all
every
the
year, or they used
juggalos
to.
and everything go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was some of the craziest shit I've ever done in my whole life. Like,
That sounds like some Iowa shit.
no, so no shit. So it was Ohio shit actually, but
It's basically the same thing in my book.
so my
some of the
nephew set it up where they had midnight fights. So we had MMA fights at midnight.
Mhm.
So that's why we were there, and they paid for our hotel. We had VIP, so I met all the wrestlers that were there. It was TNA at the time.
Oh shit!
And so that's why Jeff Jarrett was there. So all the TNA guys were in the tent, all talking, hanging out the whole weekend. Insane Clown Posse, because they had wrestling during the day.
Yeah.
And they had a wrestling show every day, and then at night they had the fight. So we stayed in the same hotel as Jeff Jarrett, and then like I said, we had VIP, so we drank for free in the VIP tent all the time. So we hung out with all
here
those guys.
rapping. We have VIP, so we drank for free.
Yeah,
dude.
and then
Bars.
there's rappers that are around Insane Clown Posse that I don't even know. Like my nephew and other people knew him. They're like, "Oh, that's so and so." I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck that is?"
That's
they
some of
were
the craziest shit I've ever done in my life.
They were pretty big.
Dude. So we roll up, man. So I didn't even really know who Insane Clown Posse was at the time. My nephew's like, "Hey, you want to go drink for free? We just got to fight at midnight, and we get the hotel, whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." And we got paid. And we got to eat for free, everything. We didn't get paid a lot, but basically our food.
That sounds like one of those very low-paying MMA fights.
Yeah,
but
but it was,
one of those the fields, the fucking cage is in a field somewhere.
no, they had a ring and they had a cage right in the middle. It was good, but it was but anyways, we roll up and so their whole Insane Clown Posse, they're like is all made up, and you know how it is with makeup and all goth and all this stuff. But as crazy as they are all like all about peace and love and all this, even though they rap about other stuff, but all together, you know what I mean? But all together,
I
like,
know.
But anyway, so my whole point of my story is, so someone did something to somebody like disrespectful, and we roll up and everybody's surrounding this guy, and they're like all chanting. And we pull up in the van, and I'm like, we're going to die, dude. We're going to fucking die.
Dude, what the fuck is up with you? Dude, that's crazy. These are some awesome stories you tell. I remember you were telling us that story about that boat that you went on, dude.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of crazy stories. So it ended up being awesome, and we were in the VIP tent, and everybody thought we were like, you know, we had the staff shirts, so all the women treated us great, and it was awesome. But at first,
that backstage shit.
It was backstage shit. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I got to see how the other half lived. It was pretty cool. But when I first rolled up, I was pretty sure, again, I didn't think it was going to die like it did on the boat. That was different. We're going to die.
That story was hilarious, bro.
But we rolled up. And
go back to that past episode if you want to see that.
Oh man, that's
we're not gonna rehash that one.
Dude, that's
RJ wants to rehash the old shit.
But it's hilarious because it's real shit. I really thought I was going to die. But we roll up and I'm like, I said to my nephew, I'm like, what the hell did you get me into, dude? And he's like, oh, no, it'll be okay.
He was like, bro, this is the life. This is what we do.
But anyways, he got off track. But yeah, I've met a bunch of famous people then. But we just hung out. I acted like they're just a regular dude.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, though.
Did I ever tell the story about sneaking into the Method Man and Redman concert?
I think I remember
Maybe
you telling me
a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me, like, meeting them in the parking lot, like, afterwards.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've ever told me about how you got in.
We were trying. Okay, so we tried to go on the front and buy tickets, but they were saying the people at the front were like, the show's almost over. We could see them on the stage because it was like an outdoor park. I think it was somewhere in Orange County, California, and we could see them still on stage, like, I don't know, probably football and a half field away.
Yeah,
and the dude was like, no, the tickets are sold out. There's no more tickets. And it's all basically the show was over. And we didn't realize it. So I was like, yo, actually, no, this wasn't Orange County. This is San Bernardino. So I was like, yo, let's go around back and see what's up. So we ended up driving our cars around and fucking parking at like a Jack in the Box. And parking in their parking lot. And went over and I was like, yo, there's fucking fences right here. So we just climbed over the fences. Ended up in the parking lot, and as soon as we got into the fucking parking lot by the van that was there, we were looking like the stage was kind of right here-ish, and the van that was sitting there was right there. Just so happens that the van that was right next to us was the van that they were leaving in. So it was Redman and Method Man. So Method Man comes out first, and they're trying to get in the van, but nobody has the keys. Redman comes over, so then all these fucking people start coming, and like I'm right in the front, and I'm just like, yo, let me just get an autograph real quick. I had like everybody was crowding around Method Man, and then at one point Method Man was like, everybody take 2 steps back and look for some keys on the floor.
yeah.
Because they were crowding him around. I don't know if that was, he just knows how to handle these motherfuckers. Yeah. So everybody like step back. And so then he started doing autographs and everybody was crowding around Meth. So then I was like, fuck, well, ain't that many people around Redman. So let me go over here. And I kind of got like Redman sitting on the bumper of the van and I got no paper in my hand, but he has a pen.
Yeah.
The only thing I have in my pocket is a $20 bill. And I was like, hey, man, like, can you sign this? And as soon as I handed him mine, he was like, hey, man, y'all better stop handing me money because I would keep this shit.
Yeah,
that's funny.
And I ended up spending that $20 bill. So,
oh, my God, why?
So somebody out there has a $20 bill with Redman's fucking autograph. And it was in red ink, too, by the way.
Oh, my God. If you are the lone sole person who has this $20 bill with Redman's famous insignia on it, please.
Jared will give you 40 for it.
Yeah, we'll give you $40 for it.
Yeah, I'll give you $40. I'll give you $40 for that.
The address to the Mad Scientist
That's
Lab
just probably
is
gone somewhere.
123 Fake Street.
That was so long ago.
Dude, but that's dope though. That there's a $20 bill out there circulating. You ever wonder where it goes?
I mean, after a while, it gets decirculated and burned up or whatever.
Oh my god, we're burning.
Especially that one because it was defaced. But anyway,
Yeah, no.
man, I've met a lot of fucking celebrities.
Nah.
I accidentally, another Wu-Tang member accidentally walked past. Not accidentally, but we were in Georgetown one night. We used to go to Georgetown every weekend. And we just happened to be walking down, I think it was M Street, whatever that main street is. This is back in the day when Wu-Tang was popping. And we're just, me and Tony, who's been on the show, and one of my other buddies, and I think David was with us. And we're just walking down the street and coming on this side, the same sidewalk that we're on, bunch of people, and one of them was Capadonna.
Yeah.
Capadonna's just rapping. He's like fucking spitting bars. They're just practicing their fucking craft while they're walking in Georgetown. And I'm like looking, I'm like, yo, that's fucking Capadonna. And fucking Tony and his fucking mellow tone. Oh, they're just people like the rest of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bro.
Exactly.
But like, that's still fucking Capadonna, bro.
Yeah. Spit some hot shit. You know.
And who else famous? So I met. I'm gonna date myself. You guys are gonna know. No idea who this
Bro, I
is.
just dated myself with Capadonna. Nobody knows that Capadonna was even
yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Well, yeah, but this is even farther back than that. So there's a Cub pitcher back in the like 1970s, 1980s.
Oh, yeah, you're dating yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little kid, but I grew up in the Illinois type area, and we played craps with Fergie Jenkins. I'm sure you don't know who that is, but he is
Fergie Jenkins.
If you look him up, he's a borderline Hall of Famer.
Oh, we talked about him at trivia at one point, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think was he an answer to the question? Or
Oh,
we
it
just talking
was on TV or something. He had just died or recently or
Yeah. So something like I don't remember why, but I played craps with Fergie Jenkins at the local casino where I live, because he knew like an owner of a bar and he was there for a promotion or something. But we were just hanging out with him all night, just rolling dice, like having a good time.
So you said he's a borderline Hall of Famer for
what? For baseball.
For baseball, okay.
Oh yeah, he didn't
I
say-
said the Cubs, I think.
Oh, did
Yeah,
did he?
Yeah, he
I
said
must
the
have
Cubs.
not heard you. I'm so sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
Because you're worried about your fucking recent cuck section.
No, I'm not worried about my cuck section. It's not a thing. It's not a thing, folks. But do you know what is the thing? Do you know what's kind of happening? I think a little backwards a little bit.
What?
Some of the craze around the holidays, I think it's happening backwards because people are going nuts over this pink Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, RJ. Because, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna
I'm
say,
about to get on my soapbox again.
yeah, no. I actually brought it up because I didn't want to irritate you, but I was like, dude, like, I was like,
Yes, you did.
So when said that?
no, but it's crazy. No, hear me out. So my cousins got my mom and sister one, or not just my mom one for Christmas, a blue one. Hers is blue. And I was like, oh, what's that? She was like, oh, it's a Stanley Cup. It's, Stanley brand, and it's a mug.
First of all, the only Stanley Cup I know and care about is the fucking NHL one.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, so
when your mom said that today, I was like, "What the? You called it a Stanley Cup, and it was a big cup." And I was like,
it's got Stanley on it. It is a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But
I was
remember-
confused as
I
shit,
remember
and
I
I'm
had a
glad you-
Stanley thermos and all that stuff.
Who the fuck is Stanley, by the way?
Just the guy who invented the thermos.
Okay, so there's two Stanleys I know and really care about. The NHL one and the tools.
All right.
Who is this new motherfucker?
"No, I think it's the tools."
Is it?
It's they used to make thermoses and things of that.
My
nature.
other question is it better than a Yeti?
No,
Why the fuck are we even talking about it?
exactly.
I have no
Nothing's better
idea.
than a Yeti.
No.
I hate those cheap fuckers that say
So
they're.
it was just crazy. So I was like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" I thought nothing of this. I had no idea this was a craze. This kind of transpired like the Popeyes chicken sandwich thing for me.
That was nuts, by the way.
Yeah. So,
RJ, you hit the nail on the coffin. Yeah, that nail on the head. And Epic, I'm disappointed in you.
did he buy one?
No, he said he waited in line for 4 hours for his buddy's daughter.
Oh my god!
For what?
A
A Stanley
pink one.
Cup.
a Stanley Cup.
Geez.
Dude, this thing has taken on a life of its own. So
Yeah.
so I can't, same shit. I'm coming downstairs, getting ready for work. It's almost like a mirror image of what
The chicken sandwich shit.
Yeah.
That chicken sandwich thing
my
was
mom's
so
got the news
crazy.
on, and I'm seeing like, no, Stanley Cup, they're selling out everywhere. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
I saw a video. I think it was Walmart or something, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, you can go now." And then motherfuckers like look like little fucking rats, fucking taking food off of a fuck. Like,
yeah.
Dude, they're
or
selling this cup for $300
Well,
on
again,
like eBay.
I'm going to
dude.
date myself again, but when I was young, I remember, and no, I wasn't in line for them, but Cabbage Patch Kid.
Well, we talked about that.
Around Black Friday, we actually talked about
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, dude, it was nuts. Like, you had to get a raffle just to buy it, and there was
He
like
really
hundreds of
experienced
people.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that shit.
I mean, I
waited until because my mom wouldn't buy shit. This is the crazy part. My mom act like she didn't have money, but she had money.
Right.
She had enough money where she could have bought me a Cabbage Patch Kid if I wanted.
You want a Cabbage Patch Kid? I didn't want
No,
one.
I didn't want one, but like when all your friends are talking about it at school or wherever, daycare.
Yeah.
Like at least let me get some cards. But then it came to the like she didn't like gruesomeness and violence, so that was a whole thing. That goes. Here's one thing: any parents out there, don't deny your kids the guns when they're young because they're gonna love them even more when they get older. Just gonna say that. So I didn't get a chance to do any of the crazy shit.
Well, I did where because my mom was trying to get it for my cousins and stuff, and she just always liked to shop. And I remember we stayed like in line at Kmart for like hours and hours of getting the raffle, and like my brother and I like, dude, really? like we don't care about this shit. But she was just trying to get one because they were so popular. I don't think they ever got one, but
even back then, if you got one, could you sell it like you could today?
No.
Like, you wouldn't make the money that you would make today.
no.
Back then,
no,
like
no.
what could you do? Put an ad out in the fucking yellow pages?
Yeah, yeah.
That shit would take so
No,
long.
it
And
wasn't
then by
even about making money. It was the people wanted
the
them.
popularity.
Yeah.
of it. Got you. Now it was about the popularity and the money.
And there was some other, there's some other toy that he used on Home Alone that was really popular that people went crazy.
Oh,
the walkie-talkie?
Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
the voice changer thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it.
That was another
We
one.
can look it up real quick.
Because I actually worked at Kmart when I was like 16, 17, and yeah, it was around that time. And
Dude,
that was crazy.
I can only imagine what.
Well, can you imagine with the internet how those
Oh.
things would have blew up now, like they did then?
Oh my god, dude! But the thing is, so people are going crazy for this Stanley Cup, especially this pink variation of it. And there's somebody like Epic is waiting 4 hours in line. A friend of ours said that one of his coworkers came to work, a woman who was bruised up because she got into a scuffle with somebody over one of them. Like people are fighting over a fucking cup, dude. What has society?
How did this get?
I don't
started?
know. I just don't get
Hold
it,
on,
dude.
I gotta reconnect this. I don't know why it's not working. Keep going.
No, well, I was thinking. I'm thinking. Let me think.
So you don't know where it came from?
No, I don't. I really don't know where
There's
it
got to
came
be a
from.
story.
There's, if I remember correctly from the kind of context I've taken out of it, is Stanley has always been like a manly kind of cup
Yeah, the
mug
tools.
brand.
It comes from the tools.
Yeah, I
Yes.
said that
So now,
No,
but-
I know. I'm just
because I have a lunch. I have
he didn't hear
I have
you.
a lunch box that kind of looks like a toolbox that's Stanley. So I figured that's what it was.
and
So this is the toy. If anybody didn't know,
I'm
what
just
we're
curious
talking-
why.
Talk Boy. That's what it's
Talk
called.
Boy. Yeah, that's it. I'm glad you guys knew what I was talking about.
$140. Oh well, obviously it's old, so it's probably.
Well,
like-
that was the most famous thing out of that movie.
Right.
dude. Those things, dude. We should get one, man.
No,
Talk
shut
Boy.
up. No, we shouldn't.
No, just to have it, dude. Wouldn't it be cool?
There's
to have that?
much better things you can do now, and much faster than a fucking Talk Boy. That's a cassette tape. You can't even get. Well, actually, cassette tape, just like vinyl, is coming back. So I'm sure you could get that.
Well, I meant for like just the novelty of it. That's
I don't
all.
want that shit.
I don't want that shit either.
Yeah, like see, here's.
I didn't want to Talk Boy when they were popular.
Yeah, I didn't want it then.
No, neither
All
did
I wanted was a fucking Walkman. Like,
Oh,
give me
yeah.
a Walkman so I can play whatever music I want whenever I want. And all right, now soapbox. I hate the fact that I can't go out and buy the music that I want, and I just have it at my fingertips because I forget to listen to music now.
Yeah.
I love music.
You'll put a CD in and
yeah, and I would listen to it for hours.
Me too,
Or
me
even
too.
back in the day, or a record. I had my own record player, and I had fucking my own little not the 35. What is it? No, what's the big one? The big one is the 12. What's the small ones? The small record. Anyway, vinyl. I would have my own single
were those?
of Thriller back in the day.
Yeah.
That I would play on my little fucking Cookie Monster record player, and I'd be like,
Sounds badass.
Bro, I'll tell you, I'm old as fuck. I had some crazy shit that motherfuckers would be like, yo, what the fuck?
Me
Dude,
too,
can you look
man.
up for the Cookie Monster record player?
Yeah.
I would like to see this because I'm
Give me a
envisioning
second.
it in my head, and I think if it looks like how I think it is.
Give me a second.
All right. No, but you're right. Music, in terms of, like, yeah, you forget to listen to it because you're like, oh, everything's out on the internet now, and the internet is a massive cesspool. You can't just go to the record store anymore and pick up your CDs. And I don't know why I'm talking like
But
this.
one thing that's cool that I didn't think I wanted, but someone got it for me for a gift is an Echo Dot, though, because it kind of gets you back to listening to music. Because you can say, I want to listen to whatever,
Yeah.
I have one.
and it plays whatever you want.
I don't use it as much. I use my my other thing more. Give me a second. It's still not fucking coming.
Your other thing.
No, man, I used to love going to buy CDs, man. When a CD would come out,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right, you
yeah,
just
yeah.
pop it in, listen to it for like days or weeks, especially if it was like a hot album. And then you would see all the music videos come out for it not too long after release. Yeah, it was a whole vibe, man. Music is not what it used to be. And that kind of stinks because I like music a lot, man. Oh, shit. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
that's cool.
Shit, dude.
All right, hold on. I gotta switch so everybody else can see it.
This is what it thought. Is it about what you
No,
thought?
honestly, no, but I like what I'm seeing.
It's not as cool as you thought it was.
I just thought like the
No, it's
The
the
needle- the
it's
needle-
the very first one right there.
yeah, I thought the needle piece would be like the Cookie
You gotta
Monster's,
remember,
like,
this is
head.
a kid's toy, and I used to listen to Michael Jackson Thriller on this shit.
Oh my!
That's pretty cool.
And the crazy part is, it was 1977, but I wasn't. Damn, that shit. I didn't realize it was that old. That player that I had was older than me, so I don't know who owned it, but it wasn't. I was born in '79.
How old were you when you remember playing with it?
I mean, I was. I was
No homo.
I was a-
sorry. Sorry.
I said
couldn't,
playing with it.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
I was a kid.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I was a kid. I mean, bro, I was young.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
So early 80s.
When
or
did
something.
Thriller come out?
Think like 83.
Probably around there. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
had the
I think you're right.
single,
That's
the
close.
little whatever not the full album. I had
Yeah.
the single.
I want to remember what size that is. I can't remember.
It's
Well,
not.
it's big enough to fit on that.
No, but it was
Yeah,
like
exactly.
actuals.
But you could fit a full size one on there, but I only had the smaller ones. But yeah, I didn't even realize it was older than me. Yeah,
Jared's like, fuck.
no, and look, you see the little latch in the front. It was a latch, and I would carry it around the house and everything.
Yeah,
like, and I would just fucking carry my shit.
Yeah, carrying your music, and carrying your jams.
Damn, I'm fucking old, son.
How much does that thing go for right now?
I don't fucking want to know. It's
That's,
probably-
we got to get you
I
one.
wish I never fucking.
well, yeah, just like all your vinyl records and all a bunch of shit you
I
got
want,
rid of.
and vinyl's expensive as fuck now.
I know a bunch of stuff
You can
I
buy
got
'em-
rid of that would be worth a
Well,
lot
my
of money.
mom has a lot.
we got rid of
and
all my stuff.
She got mad when I was still there. She got mad because I would be I bought a record player because I started during the pandemic. I didn't have any. I was living with my mom and like weren't going anywhere, and I didn't have shit to do. So I bought a record player because I wanted to sample some music and I wanted to make beats. So I got a cheap ass beat maker. It was like $300. And then I got a cheap ass Technique. It's not a DJ one, which I'm not gonna lie, not to upset any DJs out there, but if you ain't doing records on turntables, you ain't fucking DJing, homie. You just playing fucking CDs or fucking MP3s.
Yeah,
and
you know
fucking
what?
20 rounds. Let me finish.
Yeah, hold on.
That ain't the art of what the actual shit is. But anyway, I digress. So I bought this shit just to fucking get samples off because my mom's got stuff from like the early 70s to late 70s, And I don't know if I think I think I told you because she had there's 2 albums that stuck out into my mind when I was a teenager. It was Whitney Houston's first album. I forgot the name of the album. And it was Tina Turner's album where you flipped it over and it was just her legs.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we did talk about that.
And
we talked about the Tina Turner.
Yeah. And bro. Well, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do right now for all you people out there.
Of age.
OG Butt Stuff. What up, brother?
OG Butt Stuff.
Seen you in a while.
Welcome back, Butt Stuff.
I'm gonna pull up the Whitney Houston first album.
I think it was just called Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I think you're right. You guys keep going.
Yeah.
And let me look this up real quick.
So, I've prepared a little piece.
Stay on the subject, bro. Fuck the fuck.
For all of us here this afternoon
God.
on the Mad Scientist Lab.
He's going to do one of his ads.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's like, I was just messing with you. So, you got the Whitney Houston album cover. All right. And then the Tina Turner. Are these legs spread? Are they spread legs? Because I've never seen this album cover.
We'll get to it.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you.
See, like the reason I'm quiet is because I'm highly anticipating.
I think you
this.
showed. I looked it up on my phone when you told me.
I know. But I'm gonna show the people.
The people.
Show the people.
Okay.
Oh, I need the back of it though.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see.
Still a dope album cover though.
Whitney, I didn't look up, but we looked up.
No, we didn't. But I'm gonna get to it.
I got you.
Yeah. Here it is.
Ooh.
So this was one.
All right.
I'll get to the other one.
What is it called?
I guess Whitney Houston.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I was right.
I think if I read it, it says like roll cover or something like that.
So the image on the left. So that was one. This was during my fucking adolescent ages, ladies and gentlemen. Art is sexy. I go hard in the paint. Yeah, we all do.
Yeah. Hard in the paint.
I went hard on this album cover.
100%.
Couple times.
In fact,
and then hold on, give me a second. Let me switch back to. Let me get the Tina Turner one.
Oh yeah, here we go. I'm anticipating. Oh man, raging boner. So
so my point is to say this. At the age that I was out, and then my mom had these albums, and she also had Richard Pryor albums. I looked those up. I don't really want to say the names of those albums at this particular moment.
Are they derogatory?
No, well, they would be considered
Oh,
derogatory.
there's the
Oh
leg.
yeah.
There's the legs.
Oh yeah.
So
This is so Jared. I love it, dude.
so this is Tina Turner's legs. When I'm a fucking adolescent motherfucker,
dude, yeah.
like what do you think you're looking at?
No. It's just funny. It's because, dude. Like,
And then I wonder why I'm a leg guy.
Yeah, no, kids. Yeah, no bullshit. Like we're like finding out the deep rooted mindset of Jared's fetish. You know, it's all like coming together. This is like a psychological episode.
Oh,
here,
100%.
dude. It's like therapy. I told you it's like therapy. But yeah, super badass album cover, bro.
All right, OG. Black didn't crack. It just drowned.
Oh man, dude.
Talking about Whitney.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God.
Wow, that's funny.
Dude.
That's funny.
I mean, so did fucking Matthew Perry.
Dude, Jesus, yeah, no. What was that? When you said the hot tub thing, and you were like, "Yeah, I was thinking about."
I'd rather smash a chick with no legs. That's crazy.
Dude,
Wow.
it's like you're beating a stump, dude.
Wow.
It's like humping a stump,
Mm-hmm.
dude. That should be the name of the podcast, humping a stump.
Let's think about that one.
I know it's a little
I
childish.
think that might be a different podcast.
No, no, it's not a different podcast.
And it would be on OnlyFans, not here.
Dude,
Yeah,
no.
back to
God,
OnlyFans.
I'm so tired of it. Everybody just promotes that shit. Like,
can
look at my butthole.
Stop.
Like,
Hey, you better stop fucking talking shit about OnlyFans because eventually we're going to be on there as OnlyFans TV, though. We're not going to be on OnlyFans fucking with my dick out.
I don't want to ever be on
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
with my dick out.
OnlyFans
Is
with
that
my
the professional term?
Yes.
Damn it.
100%.
You knew I was going for it too, didn't you?
Oh, no, you can go back.
Oh, wait. There we go.
I just hate when you bang it.
Well, that's the whole purpose of doing it.
No, it's not.
It is.
You don't have to bang it.
Dude,
Do you guys want me
won't-
to leave the room? I can.
No.
No, RJ just needs to leave the room. He needs to fucking finish his session.
It's the session is done with. I'll know tomorrow though. I'll know tomorrow.
Update. Epic gave us an update. Yeah, the Colts aren't helping you guys.
Yeah, that's okay. They have to tie in order for us to get in. It's fine. As long as
They have to tie for you to get in?
dude, so I have 3 ways of
No, you
getting
need
in.
the Colts to win, though.
I do. Hold on.
So that
I
means they're
need-
losing.
I either tomorrow I need the Bills to lose, Jacksonville to
Wait,
lose.
tomorrow or today? Because the Colts
Tomorrow.
are playing right now.
I know that. Or
But
the Colts
tomorrow, too.
If the Colts and Texans game ends in a tie, I make the playoffs. So,
What the fuck are you talking about?
bro, those are the 3 scenarios
Yeah,
that
yeah.
What
help
hap-
us
Hold on.
get us into the playoffs.
Hold the fuck on. So what happens if the Colts lose?
Then they're out of the playoffs.
Well, they're
Who?
not out.
Who?
The Colts.
I don't give a fuck about the Colts.
If they lose, it doesn't affect us. From everything that has transpired today, that does not affect us.
Okay.
But if the Colts won, you would be in.
Not necessarily.
But it would be a big step.
That's what I call my
winning
ACT.
No. Winning today.
Okay,
in
no one
Baltimore-
gives a fuck about fucking stupid fucking football.
But
I
it's,
do.
It's 7-3, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
We're
Steelers.
on Twitch talking about fucking football. That's crazy to me.
Talking
That's
about video
fucking
games.
crazy talk.
Video games and all.
You don't gotta talk about video games. I know you've been playing that dumbass game this week though.
Well, I'm almost done with what I need to do, and I'm excited. I'm excited with finishing that up.
Anybody, what y'all playing in the chat, man? Somebody let me know. I
Yeah,
need,
what do you
I
guys
need
play?
some better games. This guy's playing fucking Call of Duty Warzone.
Dude, I played a game of Warzone last night. I got 3rd place, but I was pretty proud of myself. I'm just saying, just because I've been playing a shitload of zombies, that's why.
That shit.
It's gonna run its course soon. Don't worry. And I'm working on my my Borealis camo, so I'm very excited about that.
What are you fucking in space? You're on the
Well,
fucking,
it's a
you're in
space camo.
You're in the atmosphere, motherfucker.
I'll show it to you later if I stream. Well, when I
Does
stream.
it have fucking green streams of light?
Yeah, dude. It's it's a reactive camo. It looks fucking awesome. So I'm kind of grinding towards it.
So they call it Aurora Borealis.
Well, it's called Borealis camo, but yes, in terms of Aurora Borealis, that is what is in reference to. And then they have the Interstellar camo in multiplayer, which I probably will not get because it takes far too long. And that is something that you really got to.
Epic don't even play games no more. He's playing fucking hunting sniper on his phone.
Yeah, on his phone and in real life. I mean,
well, yeah, that. RJ,
what?
we all know, everybody but you does stuff in real life, okay?
That's fine. I'm an accessory to life, of life. What does that even mean?
That doesn't mean the
I
fucking
was kind of
thing.
wondering that myself.
I don't know.
That is a bad thing. That means you're like the keychain of what life is. So you're just an afterthought. You're just there to fucking make sure you can find what life really is.
But if I'm in the keychain, then don't I hold the key that opens the doors?
No, you're the thing that makes people find the thing that opens doors.
So what is it like? Are you talking? So you're saying I'm a metal detector?
No, bro. Do you know what the purpose of a keychain is?
Yeah. So you don't lose your keys.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So all right. So I'm here. So I have a good purpose. I'm not just an afterthought. I hold the keys together. So I am the glue.
I will tell you this. When I'm looking for my keys, I look for my keychain and I move on with my day because the keys are the key to what I need to do.
But if you didn't have the chain, you'd never find the key. So shut
Bullshit,
your
because I
mouth.
don't have a keychain on my fucking house keys and I know where they are at all times.
Well, you're gonna lose them,
No, I won't.
dude. I can imagine, dude. You probably have like some weird like shelving scenario where you put them. Probably like a hidden space underneath the staircase.
Oh, yeah. Lethal Company is pretty fucking popular right now. Is it a Steam exclusive? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a big. Actually, I'm not going to lie. If you can find other people to play with, that is a big streaming game at the moment. Just saying, hint, hint.
Wink, wink. Well,
Lethal Company is the game they're talking about. A lot of streamers are playing it.
is it a first person, third person?
third person, but it's like a team type thing, and you're basically in a hazmat suit, and you go around doing different things. I haven't really fully watched it, but it's pretty popular.
Is it like a shooter?
I wouldn't. Yeah, there's some shooting in it. I wouldn't say it's as popular as Fortnite, but it can get up there.
No, I mean anything new and fresh, even if it is a BR, is good.
The fact that RJ is a gamer, gamer, and he doesn't know any of the games is crazy. I know more games than you, and you play more than me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, you're talking about games like I've never heard of either. So
you never heard of Lethal Company?
No,
one of the most popular games out right now.
That's fine. I'm not playing.
Ready or Not? You haven't heard of that one? Well, only because of me.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. So this kind of looks like a Team Fortress like game to me, just with the art style in it and everything. Because I actually played Team Fortress 2 for a little while in my 360 days. It's obviously more popular on PC because of the mods and what you can do with it. But Team Fortress, I like the art style. I like stuff like this. I haven't obviously seen any gameplay of it yet, but I just, by the art style, it looks kind of cool. It looks intriguing.
It does.
Because you got to be not so realistic all the time. Most of the time, it's really, really cool. But sometimes you need stuff like this. It balances it out.
Yeah, this isn't so, super realistic. I personally would not play it. We talked about this last week because I just don't do really unrealistic stuff. But.
Well, let me ask you this: in terms of since you're a big car guy, did you like Need for Speed and Burnout and stuff like that?
Need for Speed for a time period. Burnout, never played it. Maybe once or twice. I don't know. I did fuck with it was a PS3 game. Fuck is the name of that game? I can't remember, but you shoot stuff at people. It's but real cars. Like you're driving real cars, but you shoot stuff and you throw. What the fuck was the name of that game? Anyway, that one, Gran Turismo, obviously. Fucking hated Forza. Don't know why. I think the first Forza that I played was maybe Forza 2 or 3, and I was just ugh. I was already on Gran Turismo at that point.
Yeah, no, it's hard, and I will say in terms of the racing equivalent, Forza's gotten a lot better.
No, I get it, but it turned me off from the jump.
I was a big fan of Project Gotham Racing on the original Xbox. That was actually really, really cool. It was a little arcadey.
I've actually seen them. Yeah, it's very arcadey.
You just brought up, and I wish I had put the video up. There was a guy who was explaining what people play Xbox and what people play PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I wish I fucking put the video up because it would have been, they can explain it better than I can. But basically it boiled down to the difference between people who play PlayStation and Xbox is people who are Xbox players are usually white, / nerds, or I should say. And the people who play PlayStation are usually black.
Well, I mean, that's I don't think you need anybody to really break that down for us in any other terms.
No. The way they broke it down was much better.
I had a PlayStation growing up, so.
Which PlayStation? Because one, everybody was because Xbox didn't exist.
One, and I think I had up to 3.
Okay. So then you just became a fanboy from the jump.
Yeah, once I had one, I just kept upgrading after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've owned every Sony console except for the first one.
I didn't own the first one.
Yeah, so I've had a 2, a 3, and I have a 4 currently.
I don't have a 5 yet.
The thing is I don't mind buying a 5. I'm a big fan of Sony, but
Stop saying it. It's not Sony. You don't fucking say I'm a big fan of Microsoft because you have an Xbox.
Okay,
I've never
Sony,
had an Xbox.
PlayStation. You know what?
It's not the same. It's not.
You know what I'm saying though.
I know what you're saying, but no. But what you're doing is you're trying to fucking make. And this is what I think all the fucking Xbox fanboys do. And that's what I meant to say.
I know,
they're the same thing.
No, I know.
They're little stripper.
I like
bitches.
the term.
They're little stripper bitches. What they try to like to do is Sony's great, but Xbox better. First of all. You won't say the same thing about fucking Microsoft. You won't say Xbox great, but Sony's not. Like, you'll say Xbox and Sony. Now you're breaking it down into the microbial pieces that they are as a fucking entity. Instead of, and then on this side, you're fucking trying to make them seem like the whole entity is the entire fucking thing. But it's not true, because Sony does a lot more different shit than fucking Microsoft does. Sony's into movies. Microsoft ain't in movies. They're in PCs and fucking that's their market. Yeah, that's their market.
I get that. That's great. That's great. I understand that. What I'm saying is that PlayStation, since it's that serious, PlayStation is great.
It is that serious.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
I understand what you're saying, but that's not really what I was coming at. I'm just saying I've always enjoyed my PlayStations whenever I've had them.
But what I'm saying is, you would say you would say Sony, but not say Microsoft.
Yeah, but when I refer to Sony, when I say the word Sony, I personally mean PlayStation. I know Sony makes televisions. I know they're in movies. I know they do this. But when I say Sony, it's like, hey, oh yeah, you're Sony PlayStation. Or if we're having a discussion about video game consoles, you should know.
I know what you're saying. However, it's not you're because again, Microsoft does so much more. Y'all are it's an easy escape for you to fucking group the entire company of Sony. If PlayStation does one thing wrong, then you say, hey, Sony did this. No, Sony didn't do that. The fucking division of the company did that. But you would do when it comes down to Xbox, you'd be like, oh, Xbox did this and Xbox did this, and fucking Microsoft never comes into the fucking question.
Okay, that's fine. Your point is very valid. There's nothing wrong with it. PlayStation is a great console. I just prefer my Xbox because the online service is 10 times better, and that's it.
That's questionable.
No, it is, and that is my opinion. That is my opinion.
Again, and I would think that's why. Hot take. That's the reason that fucking gaming is fucked right now. Is because of the fucking online experience and the fucking multiplayer experience. They don't develop games no more. They only fucking put games out there for you fucking online fucking multiplayer motherfuckers.
Dude, I love single player games. That's why I own a PlayStation.
I would beg to differ by you even saying that.
Dude, you have absolutely no idea who I am in the games that I grew up playing. So
I'm not talking about what you grew up playing. What we're talking about right now.
That's fine. I have Alan Wake 2. I've got Baldur's Gate. I've got all this great stuff. Just because I'm playing Call of Duty.
But what are you streaming?
Because I enjoy playing Call of Duty. Yes, that's right.
And the reason Call of Duty got ruined is because of multiplayer. I will 100% still stand on this fucking path. It got ruined because of fucking your fucking beloved Microsoft.
Nah, not really.
And them buying all the fucking gaming companies. Fuck Microsoft.
Well, I didn't tell them to do that, nor did I ask them.
Yeah, but they're already in trouble for a monopoly right now. So fuck Microsoft.
Given the business that I was in, fixing computers, fuck Microsoft.
No,
I'm not even gonna get into it.
We got another computer person in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
It's so bad. I can't even tell you.
And guess what? I'm a fucking PC guy. I play games on PC. I've been playing games on PC for a long time. I love PlayStation. If somebody has an Xbox, I will play with the Xbox. However, I think they ruined gaming. Multiplayer ruined gaming, period. I'm saying that right now.
And I'm not even saying Xbox. I'm just saying Microsoft as a company, they're a vein of my existence because especially like older people, when they upgrade to Windows 10 and Windows 11, it's like, it's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrible.
I
so
download
many
a game.
So many. It's so bad. And,
I download
and
a game.
They make you upgrade. They make you upgrade, and then their customer support is, well, you can't call anyone from Microsoft.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's everybody nowadays.
But it's even worse with them. Like, we have people that are tech savvy is fine, but especially like older people when they upgrade to Windows 10, upgrade to Windows 11, and all that stuff. None of their old shit works.
Trust me,
such a nightmare.
Dealing with that with my mom right now.
But it's like a monopoly basically, because if you own a PC, unless you go to Apple, if you own a PC, you have to fuck with Microsoft.
And I'll give you this. And I'm not talking shit on you, but I'm just trying to make you understand what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying.
The other thing is all the Xbox people, only thing that the real fucking games that they can ever come up with is fucking Halo and Gears of War. Those games, maybe the first one or two were great. After that, you're milking the fucking system.
Everything is milked.
I agree. But the exclusives aren't always milked. God of War wasn't milked. The last one, they did a whole that was a different game than all the other ones.
And I know, and I enjoyed it, and I loved it, and I praised it.
I know you did.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you didn't. All I'm saying is, I don't know. There's not been one franchise on fucking Xbox that like made me want to fucking pull my dick out and nut all over the place.
I understand that.
That's all. I gotta fucking make a joke somewhere.
It's cool. I don't give a shit. What I was gonna say is no. But when Xbox initially launched, I was there when it happened, and I rode the wave, and I've been a fan, and I've owned pretty much damn near every console in the last probably
Again,
close
that's
to 30
only
years.
fans, by the way.
All right, only fans. We should get a fan on here. What I was going to say,
somebody clip some of this shit so we can put this on TikTok this week.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the whole argument of like which console is better is dumb to me. I'm a fan of video games. What console I play mostly depends on what I'm.
And they're both pretty similar.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of video games,
Now he's being too practical. I was just being polarizing just for the sake of being polarizing.
well, you know what, Jared, polarize away.
Yeah, but you ruined it.
Well,
you
but
know what? I'm gonna be the guy in the middle.
The politician.
Yeah.
No. I'm a fan of gaming, dude, and I still think Xbox's online services are better. That's it. Does Sony have better single-player exclusives? Of course.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I prefer single player.
And that's fine. So it's all down to preference. But if you are a fan of games, you'll try to consume it in as many ways you can.
I'm sorry, but fucking, I don't know. I think Microsoft and Xbox ruined multiplayer. They could have done a lot better. They don't innovate anymore. Some of the gaming companies still innovate. Like again, we talked about you're playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now. That was innovation, obviously. I think there's been mixed reviews on Alan Wake because I didn't play the second one. I did kind of play the first one a little bit. But I didn't play the second one. Is it the same as the first one? Because that's not innovation if it's the same as the first one.
Well, they've added a bunch of layers to it. It's like the same like concept in theory, but it's.
Well, I mean, as long as the overall plot is the same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's actually pretty fucking awesome. And I'll probably be playing a lot of that tomorrow, if I had to be honest with you. No, but I've liked it so far. I think it's great. I'm intrigued, storytelling wise. Some games, gameplay can be very simple and you can be hooked because of the story. Like, I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid because of the story, not because of how the game plays.
That's about to come out soon, too.
Yeah, you crawl around in a cardboard box and you knock on, things to hunt, you run away from people, you hide.
That's a little different. Now that you bring that up, I'm thinking about espionage.
I'd be down to do some shit like that.
I want to talk about something that I've been watching. So we're going to bring it into the entertainment beaker.
Because it's good.
Hold up.
Porky Pig.
We're going to bring it we're going to bring it into the entertainment beaker.
The entertainment beaker.
Okay, start again. We're going to bring it in to the entertainment beaker.
Because it's a container of entertainment. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see? Dude.
Where's my fucking button?
Dude, there.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude, there. I'm telling you. Oh, come on. We got it off at some point. It's just what it is. So what is the espionage that you were watching?
So there's a show on Apple TV. And I don't think everybody has Apple TV. And I'm kind of upset that I didn't really discover Apple TV has a lot of fucking fire ass shit. We talked about
what was it, Silo?
Yes, Silo.
Yeah. Dude, I'm actually. They're making another season, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, no, that show was really
Not
good.
to mention, my crush right now is Rebecca Ferguson, and so I hope they have.
Yeah, she's pretty
hot. So there was a couple other shows that I watched recently that was all Apple TV, but there's one that I got from another podcast that I watch, Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and Christina P. And they were talking about Slow Horses. It's basically a group of, it's about MI5, which is like, and James Bond would be like MI6 or whatever. It's like the CIA of Britain, their intelligence agency, and it's a thriller mystery type thing, and it's about these people who fucked up at the highest level of MI5 and got bumped down to this lower level, and like they're looked down on because they're fucking up, but they end up being like some of the best like actual like espionage and spy agents. Bro, it's so good. I'm almost at the end of season 2. There's 3 seasons, 6 seasons of episode. They're easy watch. I recommend it. It's called Slow Horses.
Slow Horses.
Check it out. It's a British show, so yeah.
All right. I like that. Dan, you watching anything cool?
I am actually. I'm watching into sports, but I watched the 2nd season of Coach Prime, which is
you keep telling me about that. I just haven't gotten into it.
Yeah,
it's good, man. Especially the 2nd season is really getting into.
That's on Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was about to tell people. Yeah.
Coach Prime on Amazon, so everybody knows.
Yeah, Coach Prime on Amazon. 2nd season. The 1st season, he was in Jackson State, and then he just took a job in Colorado. What's super cool about it is you're watching Colorado on TV, and then you watch, first 10 games or whatever, and then at the beginning of December they start airing the show. So it's like very like real because you're
watching in like real time essentially.
Almost, 7-8 weeks after, but almost real time. Like you just saw how Colorado did, so you know how it's gonna go. But then you get to see the leading up to all of it.
Yeah. And
the biggest thing is how messed up. So he had like bad turf toe or something and whatever. But
no, he had, I think it was diabetes or something.
Well, no, but he had really bad turf toe, and then I think diabetes too. Yeah. And then, but either way, he
was like, chop these toes off. I don't need these motherfuckers.
He lost some toes, but in this episode, the first episode really dives into him, but it shows his leg and stuff, and it's like half his leg looks like a skeleton leg, like it's the skin, you can see the bone all the way down.
Damn, dude, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of football. So even if you're not a huge football fan, but it's football, but it's just about behind the scenes and him and his life and his kids and all that stuff. So it's a good watch, man.
He's a very motivating person. I've gotten a lot of, I won't say advice, but I've gotten a lot of inspiration from him throughout the years. Because this is partly why, again, I don't really have a fucking full team right now. I never really had a team for anything, to be honest. There was years, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to support this team because this is a fucking home team. But I always had favorite players. And Deion Sanders, even when he was on the Falcons, he was doing the dirty bird or whatever. Yeah. Not that bullshit that the fucking Falcons are doing now. I mean, not the Falcons, the Eagles are doing now. The real shit that the Falcons back in the day were doing.
Whatever, Anderson, the running back, started it with the whole
So it was
Jamal
then,
Anderson.
It was then, and like people were like, "Why'd you buy a hat when you went to I went to a Falcons game a couple years ago. They were playing Tom Brady, first of all, and I'm in Atlanta. I'm at the brand new stadium, the Mercedes Stadium. I'm gonna buy a fucking hat from the fucking place.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's a novelty. It's it's good stuff.
Plus, I was a fan back then because of Deion. I was a fan of Julius Jones when he went there, Matty Ice, all those guys. Right. And then I went to the game, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, fine. I'm going to buy the hat. So I bought the hat. Anyway, all that to say, when he went to San Francisco, I was a fan because I was a fan of Joe Montana. I was a fan of Jerry Rice.
And then he went to Dallas, and you're
when he went to Dallas, I had to fucking back off.
Yeah.
That
must have hurt, too.
It did. Yeah,
it felt good for me.
And here's the thing. I was not going to lie, bro.
And he played for the Braves.
I'm going to tell you right now. And as much shit, and anybody out here who fucking knows me or has been on the show and knows how much shit I talk about the Cowboys, I was a fan of Troy Aikman. Still am a fan of Troy Aikman. I was a fan of Emmitt Smith. Still am a fan of Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin. Still am a fan of. I'm a fan of all those guys just because they were great and they were around during the time that I gave a fuck about football. And I love greatness, and I love to watch people that are great play, especially when it comes to sports. Same thing we were talking about the Katt Williams thing. Great comedian. I won't use the GOAT thing. That's not a GOAT. The GOAT thing is, again, actually, Ari Spears said that this week. GOAT don't mean shit.
No, everybody has their own definition of what the GOAT is.
There's
exactly.
No one,
and we went weeks ago of the whole Jordan, all this stuff. But
either you're a GOAT or you're not. Either you're a great player or you're not a great player.
Right. So there can be multiple GOATs. It doesn't have to be the GOAT.
I don't want to use that term anymore. I'm done. 2024, we're done using this person's a GOAT. This person's a GOAT. That shit's stupid. That's fucking millennial / fucking Zoomer fucking talk.
I agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
They're either great or they're not
Just
great.
say great player.
They're a great player. That's it. They don't have to be a GOAT. Like, what the fuck?
They can be generational
There's no
players.
such thing. The only reason, and you know what? And because he coined it, he gets it. Muhammad Ali. He coined that shit. That's where we get the greatest of all time. That's where we get GOAT from.
Well, yeah, but
He's
someone
the
abbreviated it and thought they'd be fancy. And
Yeah, they thought they were funny.
Yeah.
It worked for a while. It is what it is.
But now it's a stinky animal that just...
We're done with it.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali's the GOAT. Everybody else, they're great at their craft.
I agree with that.
That's all I want to do.
Generational.
We all agree.
2024, the Mad Scientist Lab is solving fucking generational and cultural bullshit.
That's
we're solving it right here. Every Saturday live around 6:30 p.m. here on Twitch.
Unless
And
the
you can
Steelers are
catch
playing,
us-
then it's
yes.
quarter day or whatever
It's
the
important.
fuck.
It's important. You can also catch your audio anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple
good.
Music and Spotify. Every Monday, 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube. Make sure you check us out. If you're laying back and, you're stuck at home, working from home, hey, fuck your boss. Watch us. That's very important. And
Or wait, don't fuck your boss. Just watch us while you're fucking your boss.
So until next week, folks.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 215 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is RJ the Pizza Guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. Dan, thank you for coming over and hanging out today, man.
I
we
enjoyed
really
it.
appreciate
Thank you so much.
Of course. And we will see you guys next week. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and be safe.
Peace. And fuck you. So I'm playing. Peace out, y'all.
We love you.
I'm about to hit the wrong button.
You so hard you won't see nothing.
Oh, that's not the one. We're still here, guys.
Audio skulls all day.
The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
The Mad Scientist.